Hello guys, good evening. Next I start the second line antitubercular drugs, and first we study about the fluoroquinolones. In fluoroquinolones we consider OMGL drugs. O for ofloxacin, M for moxifloxacin, G for gatifloxacin and L for levofloxacin. And I can discuss about the fluoroquinolones about details later. Second is injectable second line drugs, that is capromycin, kanamycin and amikacin, and this property similar to the streptomycin. And third we use linezolides and clofazimine. Linezolides is a alternative drugs used for vancomycin resistant Staph aureus, and clofazimine is multidrug bacillary used in multidrug bacillary leprosy. Also it is found in TB. Then other second line drugs are cycloserine, ethionamide and para-aminosalicylic acid. Cycloserine, its characteristic side effect is neuropsychiatric side effect found in ethionamide and para-aminosalicylic acid. These are side effect in hypothyroidism, and ethionamides have a hepatotoxic, cause liver damage. Fifth second line antitubercular drug is thioacetazone, and it is rarely used because it is side effect in HIV patient. Because if we give an HIV patient with tuberculosis, then severe allergy can happen, and uncertainty efficacy other amoxicillin and clavulanic acid we give combined, then we don't know their actual effect. And imipenem, these considered as uncertain efficacy second line tubercular drug. And some new drugs are found, that is called bedaquiline, delamanid and pretomanid. Bedaquiline, it is act by using the inhibition of mycobacterial ATP synthesis enzyme. If mycobacterial can produce ATP, then mycobacterium becomes enzymeless, and it also causes QT prolongation, so risk of those are the point is then happen. And delamanid and pretomanid, they act by inhibit the mycolic acid in mycobacteria, inhibit the formation of cell wall in micro. This question is asked many times in FMG. Delamanid and pretomanid. Delamanid also association with QT prolongation, and pretomanid latest drug approved. And BPAL regimen. It contains three drugs: bedaquiline, pretomanid and linezolide. And pretomanid has also hepatotoxic effect. It causes liver damage. And new drugs for MDR and XDR TB is bedaquiline, BPAL regimen. Then its treatment, second line drugs treatment is revised National Tuberculosis Control Program, RNTCP. Drug sensitive TB we divided into two categories, category 1 and category 2. In category 1 we consider the new patient, and category 2 we the patient who takes previously antituberculosis drug but it can failure happen. It is called drug sensitive TB. And in drug sensitive TB, two phases present: intensive phase and continuous phase. In intensive phase we give 2 month HRZD drugs, H for isoniazid, R for rifampicin, Z for pyrazinamide, E for ethambutol, and 4 month HRE drug in continuous phase. First 2 months we give HRZD, and after 4 months we give HRE. And drug resistant TB, it consider monodrug resistant, polydrug resistance, multidrug resistant, rifampicin resistant TB, extensive TB, and total drug resistance TB. In monodrug resistance TB, what is monodrug resistance TB? When bacteria is resistant to wild drug, any of the first line oral drug except rifampicin, so we give HZE. And polydrug, when bacteria is resistant to more than one of the drugs, like we give I plus Z, I plus E, P plus E, or but bacteria is sensitive all these rifampicin. Multidrug resistance TB, when bacteria is resistant to both isoniazid and rifampicin. What is rifampicin resistance? When bacteria resistant to rifampicin but sensitive to isoniazid. Extensive drug resistance TB. XDR. Bacteria resistance to isoniazid plus rifampicin and minimum one of the fluorocluins plus minimum one of the injectable drugs. And total drug resistance, bacteria available to all available antitubercular drugs. Then how we treatment. First, monodrug resistance. In intensive phase we give 3 months and continuous phase we give 6 months. Total 9-month course is monodrug resistance and polydrug resistance. And in 3 months first we give the drugs each isoniazid or pyrazinamide and ethambutol plus levofloxacin and injectable drugs given. After 6 months we give same isoniazid, pyrazinamide and ethambutol but not plus levofloxacin but not given injectable drugs. Then in polydrug resistance same treatment but extra is it given ethionamide extra in intensive phase and in continuous phase. And in MDR multidrug resistance TB it is 2 years. And rifampicin resistance TB and extensive drug resistance all are 2 years course. In intensive phase we give 6 months and in continuous phase we give 18 months. In multidrug resistance TB we give 6 months minimum 6 drugs and in continuous phase 18 months minimum 4 drugs in coordination phase. And with no DST drug sensitivity, when drug bacteria is sensitive or which bacteria is not resistant. According to this drug sensitivity test we give all these drugs. And rifampicin resistance, here bacteria sensitive to isoniazid, so we use this isoniazid plus treat MDR this minimum. And here also continuous phase also same. And in extensive TB we minimum 7 drugs we give in minimum 6 drugs in continuous phase. And these drugs are given daily. All these drugs we study are drug resistant tuberculosis duration. Thank you. Next time we study about the leprosy.